The thing to do is check this week's ad, then head on over to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. They're open daily from 9 to 4, Saturdays till 3, and they're in the same blooming place since 1952.
It's Monday. Not sure how you did it, but you actually survived an entire 2 days without hearing from Tom. Good job to you. And once again, good luck.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Monday, it is Columbus Day. Talked about Columbus a couple segments already, but I did get an email during the break. I'll read the email to you. If you ever want to send an email to me, it's tom@WOCA.com. Also, you can be part of the show, 622-9622. It goes, Tom, you talk about Columbus as if he was a person who just murdered people with no repercussions. As a proud Italian, I stand and honor Columbus on today for what he did, bringing a recognition to a new continent, to the European continent, and the way he upholds the ideals of Italian immigration to this day. Okay, I understand what you're thinking. I understand why you're thinking that. Italian-American civic groups organized patriotic Columbus Day parades for years. It really ramped up in World War II when Italian-Americans wanted people to know that they were not supporting Mussolini, that they were American as it gets. And what better way to do than to praise Columbus for finding the new world. 4 million Italian immigrants passed through Ellis Island by 1920. That made up about 10% of all foreign-born population. Italian-American labor organizations and benevolent societies became instrumental in pushing for the recognition of Columbus Day. The Sons of Columbus Legion in New York forged relationship with state legislators eager for the immigration vote, and state after state made Columbus Day a national holiday. So making Columbus Day a holiday had very little to do with Columbus being a good guy. It had to do with Italian Americans wanted the day, and Italian Americans were a powerful voting bloc. 4 million strong. 1924 million people were a lot of people. So I understand why people, you think Columbus, Washington Irving romanticized him in a poem, just like he romanticized Paul Revere. But that doesn't mean it was the truth. 1828, Washington Irving wrote a history of the life and voyages of Christopher Columbus. It launched the myth that only Columbus believed the earth was round. It stood as the lone voice of reason against medieval Catholic Church authorities. But really, the love for Columbus now was Italian Americans who immigrated to America. They used Columbus as a pathway to validate their burgeoning communities. San Francisco, New York City. 1882, a group of Irish Catholic priests founded a fraternal service group called the Knights of Columbus, which grew to a heavy Italian-American membership. It's a measure of how much respect Columbus had, that the Irish Catholics saw Columbus as a path to legitimization, just as the Italians had. Where does Columbus get his bad from, though? She said, I've not seen anything. Where are you getting that Columbus had issues? Well, it was really when he was governor of the island of Hispaniola. That's now the Dominican and Haiti. But at one time, Columbus was the governor of that. The Taino people were there. Columbus, his men forced the Taino people to work on plantations, mine for gold. They shipped others to Spain to be sold. As governor, this is all documented. As governor, he ordered brutal crackdowns on any unrest of the Taino people. Under his rule, the Spaniards committed savage acts of slaughter, torture, and sexual violence against the Taino people. You can find all of this in a book written by Bartholomew de las Casas. He's a Dominican friar who came to Hispaniola on one of Columbus's later voyages. Columbus forced the island's indigenous people to convert to Christianity. Like I said, he introduced smallpox and influenza to the islands. There was no immunity to them. So between slavery, disease, overwork, and famine, the Taino people were reduced from hundreds of thousands at the time of Columbus's arrival to just a few hundred 60 years later. None of this happened in North America. None of this happened in the United States. But it did happen on the island of Hispaniola. It's well documented. That's where Columbus gets his bad rap. Thank you for the email, though, and I appreciate you for listening. 622-9622 is the number to call if you want to be a part of the conversation. You can go read, you can go get the book, A Short Account of the Destruction of the Indies by Bartolomé de las Casas. He was one of the first and fiercest critics of Spanish colonialism in the New World. And he sailed with Columbus. And he documented the atrocities that took place. I'm not just going to tell you because I saw it on the internet or because I saw it on Twitter. I'll give you places you can go look for it yourself. Go read The Short Account of the Destruction of the Indies. Jay Frazier made us read that in The Colonization of the Americas. Columbus to the Future. That's the first time I was introduced to that book. I guess that was 1992, 1993, so 1994, maybe. I forget exactly when I was introduced to it the first time. I believe it was Jay Frazier. Could it have been? I don't think it was graduate school in Boone. I think it was at Georgia Southern. But it's a very good book, and it sheds a light on Columbus. It's different than what Washington Irving romanticized. You know, Columbus, today is Columbus Day and we celebrate him. But know the whole story. Know all the history. Don't look at it through skewed glasses of a poem that was put out for entertainment purposes only by Washington Irving. I saw this story earlier today, and I thought, well, that's good. And it's just very, very quick. It's the weekly COVID-19 updates from Marion County. Remember, Kathy Bryant was here on Thursday and touted that we're under 10% positivity, that we're at 9-point-something% positivity on Thursday. Well, the new Marion County COVID cases have dropped for the 6th week in a row. This according to the Florida Department of Health's weekly data report. There were 427 new cases for the week ending October 7th. This is a 30.5% decrease from the previous week. To put that in perspective, a month ago, there would have been nearly 2,000 new cases on a day. Now we're down to 427. The average number of new daily cases was 61 this week. And the testing positivity rate was 6.9, down from 9.1 from the week before. That's a decrease for the 7th week in a row. A month ago, the positivity rate was 22% of all those tested. Testing continues to decrease according to data from the Centers for Disease Control. The number of tests in Marion County for the 7 days ending October 5th was 5,709, a decrease of 25% from the previous week. The running total of COVID-19 cases in Marion County since March 1 of last year, 56,016. 15% of Marion County has tested positive for COVID-19. Total death count in Marion County is now at 1,659. The addition of 928 more people vaccinated this week brings the county total to 204,448. 62% have received the Pfizer, Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson vaccine here in our county. That's 10% lower than the state vaccination rate. But this was the first time in 8 weeks vaccinations had increased. So the positivity rate is down to 6%, down under 7%. A 30.5% decrease in new cases, 427 down from 614. Everything is trending down with COVID. Where's the flu? Well, I don't know. I don't hear about the flu. But everything's trending down with COVID, according to the Marion County Department of Health's weekly data report. We'll take a break, come back, wrap up hour number 2. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Ocala's 54th Art Festival is back. Mark your calendar for October 23rd to 24th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. 151 artists from around the country will compete for $27,000 in awards. Enjoy live music on 2 stages, chairs for relaxing, food trucks, children's activities presented by the Appleton Museum, and so much more. And it's all free. Admission, parking, children's art projects, and live entertainment. Fine arts for Ocala, and a fun outing for the entire family. Don't miss out. Again, that's October 23rd to 24th from 10 to 5 each day. Presenting sponsor, Palm Chevrolet.
Hey there, I have a question for you. Is your roof asphalt and does it look like it needs replacement? Did you get quotes and were you in sticker shock? Would you like to save not hundreds, but thousands of dollars? Did you call RoofMax? Well, call RoofMax with their patent-pending technology, which can add years to your roof without needing to replace it. And it's easy. You just pick up the phone for a free quote. Plus, they use state-of-the-art satellite technology to measure your roof. So, if your roof is over 7 years old, then you should call RoofMax today at 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
Dance Alive National Ballet presents Phantom, A Tale of Obsession on Saturday, October 30th at 2 p.m. and at 7:30 p.m. at the Curtis M. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts in Gainesville. It is a world of love and obsession. Good versus evil. The classic love triangle. What better for Halloween? Funding is provided in part by Visit Gainesville, Alachua County. A grant from the City of Gainesville Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs Department. Details and ticket information at dancealive.org.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
What are you doing this Saturday, October 16th? Well, how about joining the elite climbers for a rec and competition climb? Or just come out to watch this exciting event. Of course, there'll be food vendors, plus live bands, a kids splash pad, bouncy houses, kids climb, games, and more. Yes, it's fun for the whole family. If you want to compete, it's only $50. Most everything else is free. That's this Saturday, October 16th at Lake Lillian Park in Bellevue from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Yep, it's something different.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Luby Bat Conservancy is excited to welcome everyone back to our 17th annual Florida Bat Festival held Saturday, October 23rd, 10 to 5. Bat Fest is a local family-friendly event held at Luby, where guests can enjoy games and activities in the kids zone, local artisans, food trucks, live music, craft beer from local breweries, and of course, the world's largest bats. Highlights include baby bats born this year and the grand opening of the new Education Center. For more information, visit the Luby Facebook page or www.luby.org/Batfest.